Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. And if this is your first time seeing us, then thank you for being here. Please consider subscribing, liking, comment, hit the bell notification. I've been forgetting to tell you guys that. And for a lot of the subscribers that we have had, if you have not been getting the notifications, please unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit the bell notification again, because something hokey has happened and you guys are not getting the notifications, which is cool. But we need you guys on the lives. So for those that are new, we are a channel of a family who is trying to move from a city location to a more rural location, from an urban society or urban living to a more rural country living. And we just purchased a little small farm. And for those of you who started with us a year and a half, 2 years ago, this was just a dream. We hadn't even, really, well, we had thought about it, but we didn't know it was going to happen. We definitely didn't know it was going to happen as soon as it happens. But we now live on a little small farm, and we love every moment of it. So that's a little rundown of who we are and where we're coming from and all that good stuff. And as you come in, we have a couple of rules. Number one is when you come in, you say hello. Make sure you're typing in all caps when you see me driving. That's number one. And then number two, make sure that you keep it short. And number three, I did say couple, but number three, as you come in, just let us know where you're watching from, because we have viewers all over the world now. And that's so exciting. It's exciting for me and exciting for you guys as well, hopefully. So this morning I wanted to talk about listening. Listening. And it's such a hard concept. Hello, great place you have. Thank you, Lady Grace. And also, for those that don't know, I am now Lord Roderick Chappelle, Lord Chappelle, because we have a lordship. We have the title of Lord and Lady, and it's official. Anyway, it's some fun. We were actually, anyway, I'll tell y'all that story later. So listening is a skill that you have to work on. Listening is a trait that you have to practice. Listening will save you some time, energy, money, and effort. Hello, I'm in San Antonio. Wow, that's from my home state. I didn't realize that. Okay, San Antonio's in the house. Beautiful, beautiful city, especially by the river. The river walk is amazing. Listening, and I know that it is very hard. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I did some training with a friend slash mentee of mine yesterday, and I realized something this morning after speaking with him again. I realized something this morning. I was like, this is why I stay to myself and I deal with my mentors more than I deal with my mentees. Because and if you're watching, I'm not trying to put you, I'm not going to call your name or anything. I hope you're watching. But we went over this huge elaborate plan. It took us about an hour to figure it out. And this morning I spoke to said person, and they had reverted back in their mindset back to where we had started initially. And I was like, oh man, wow, I just wasted a lot of time. And I wasted a lot of effort and energy training and showing how you could do something for you to revert back to where you were before. And remember this, folks, a mentor is always trying to bring you up, not tear you down. A mentor is always trying to bring you up, whether it's financially, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, whatever. A mentor is trying to bring you up. And if you go to someone that you respect and you ask them not only their advice, but you ask them what they would do in the situation, please, please, please use their mindset, not yours. I'm gonna say that again. If you go to someone for some advice, especially somebody who is where you would like to be in life, and you ask them, hey, how do I do this? Or what would you do in this situation? Then make sure you listen. Use their mindset, not yours. Hey, Martha, good morning. And Melanie, hey, good morning to you. How are you all? Great seeing y'all. Thank y'all for chiming in. Thank you for being here. So And it is not only in business, not only in mentor and mentee, but in your marriages, in your friendship, in your life. You have two ears and one mouth. You should be doing twice as much listening as you are talking. And I find myself the opposite when I'm doing some training with folks. I'm doing twice as much listening as I am talking, which is normal for me because when I'm in a conversation, I'm listening and I'm figuring out, one, what they're telling me, two, what they're asking me, and then I'm figuring out the best outcome for the situation. And I'm asking a bunch of questions. So if you ever get me on the phone one-on-one, which is very rare, because I don't do a whole bunch of one-on-ones, and I do have my necklace on this morning. Thank you, Queenie, for my necklace. I know that there is a difference having this necklace and not having this necklace. I do need to purify it though. I haven't done that in a while. So anyway, I digressed. If you ever get me on the phone, and I'm not trying to say I'm the end all be all, but let me just run down some of the things that I have done over the last few years. I've become a certified life coach. All right. Went through this huge training course. It took me like a whole week and a half of nonstop. I'm talking about like 6, sometimes 7 hours a night. I did this in my extra time, spare time. I did that. I became a Sound 1, Audio 1, Audio 2 engineer. This is all in the last couple of years. And I had forgotten about that actually. Let me see, what else have I done that has paper attached to it. I became a lord. I don't know if that matters or not. Jennifer did that for me. I purchased a farm. I've gotten completely out of debt. And I've started like 3 businesses. So I kind of halfway know. It's funny. I went and did a job where I was finishing up where my client just kept complaining. So I took my wife with me on my last trip, but I just wanted a second opinion on how it looked. So, you know, of course, she picked out a few spots, and then we figured out it was actually the paint. So I went back in to repaint a spot on the wall, and the way I did it, my wife, she was just watching me. She's like, "Man, that's an awesome technique that you're using." She's like, "You're pulling that paint all to the center and blah, 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 blah." So I turned around and I said this in front of her, to her in front of my client and my client's husband. I said, "You know, I kind of do this for a living. I halfway know what I'm doing." And it just came out, right? And she just started laughing because she knew what I was saying to the other person through her. So anyway, there is a wealth of information in this head, and I'm trying to share it with the world. And I don't charge anybody for my knowledge. I don't have any kind of course I'm selling. I do have a program that I am selling. And if you're interested in mining Bitcoin with me, please, sir, please, ma'am, send me an email to Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, and I will send you a link so that you can pick a package and let's make this money. Good morning, Gene. How are you? Missy, good morning. You look like you might be a new subscriber. So welcome to the channel. And if you're not, please subscribe. So anyway, we're talking about listening this one. It's such a, if you haven't practiced listening, I see it's very difficult for people because people hear you, but they don't internalize that listening. Hello, new member from Cleveland, Ohio. Welcome, Cleveland, Ohio. All right, so a couple of rules. If you're new here and you see me driving, now if I'm doing a live at home, you can type however you need to. But when you see me driving, use all caps. Oh, look at the rainbow. I wish I could turn the camera around so you can see it. I wonder, is there a pot of gold at the end of it? I wonder. I'm going to see if I can get to the end of this rainbow up here. So anyways, if you see me driving, use all caps and limit your sentences to 1, no more than 2, so I can just glance over, read it, and bam, we're good, okay? Hello, Missy and Brenda. Did I miss Brenda? Hello, good morning, Brenda. Oh, that's the new member from Ohio, okay. And see, I like for you guys to come in and tell us where you are, because I try to commit that to memory. Here from northeastern Pennsylvania. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do we have anybody watching from other parts of the world? I know Lady Grace came in a while ago, and I think she's in Zambia right now. She moved from Florida to Zambia. And she said she was going to make a move. And she talked about this move for months. And she moved out the country. She moved to Zambia, which is in Africa, for those that don't know. So back to our topic. I know I jump around a lot, but I promise you, I stay on track. So listening. I'm going to give you guys a couple of things that you can do to help yourself with listening. All right? One, when you're in a conversation with somebody, you're always going to have the urge within to speak and try to get something in there real quick as the other person is talking. But fight that urge, okay? Fight that urge until there's a pause in the conversation so that you can interject. Number one. And I'm probably not going to remember these, so if y'all write them down, please. So fight that urge to just jump in the conversation and say what you got to say. Practice remembering what you're going to say and then bring it up later. Practice that. So that's number one. And that's probably the biggest one I can tell you as far as listening. Point number two. Just do unto others as you would have them to do unto you. It always reverts back to the golden rule. Treat others the way you would want to be treated. Do you like being interrupted in a conversation? And the answer probably is no. So if you don't like being interrupted, don't interrupt anybody else. It just use common courtesy. And I think that's something that we're losing drastically. Florida, gotcha. In our society, because we're so used to a microwave society, and we're used to now, this, my. We're used to being self-centered. And stop doing that, folks. Stop it. I'm telling you right now, just stop it. Be more courteous, not only in your conversations, but in life in general. Trust me, it's going to bless you. It's going to help you. And then people that are around you are going to notice that, and you'll have more people that want to gravitate to you because you are courteous, you are kind, and you are, or you may seem to be, you might not be, but you may seem to be, I lost my whole train of thought. But you will seem to be caring, concerned, and compassionate. Okay? So those are two things that you can do to start working on your listening. And hopefully this has helped you guys. Hopefully you see now that when in conversations, you have been a bully in conversations. And if you have been, stop it right now and make a turnaround. Because I'm telling you, the person on the other side notices, especially someone like myself who is an orator, who is a teacher and a trainer. And we tend to not give you so much time the next time. Because remember, time is the only precious commodity that you never get back. Time is your only precious commodity. You can get people back, you can get places back, you can get a whole bunch of things back. Hello from Massachusetts, everyone. Who is that? Oh, that's Michael Best. What's up, Michael Best? How you doing, my friend? Thank you for coming in. It hasn't come in yet. Does it take long? Oh, Lord. What was I gonna tell you guys? I had a message came through. Okay, so people like myself, and I calm down because I know on the road my tires are really loud. So when I slow down, I try to take my voice down some because I'm aware that I have background noise all the time. So listen, people like myself who train people, who mentor other folks, if one, I can't get a word in with you, I have another friend that's like that. I talk to him, he just, and he be asking me questions, and he answer his own question. And I know that's bad English, he be, but that's what I meant. He be doing it. So we got another minute, then I'm gonna end the live. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so. Remember to listen more than you talk and speak. And by listening, you will learn a lot about people just by listening. People will tell you your whole life story. I gotta take this guy. This is my renter. I'll call her back. This is my renter, and we got our house rented. She went and picked up her voucher yesterday, so Looks like everything is. I was talking to my mom today. It looks like everything is working out the way it's supposed to be working out. We got our renter, and looks like we're going to be doing really well on the rental property. I started a new business where we're mining bitcoins and got a really nice package. So that's going to start producing a passive income. We'll know better how it's doing in February. We should have a full month, latter part of February, so we'll be able to tell, be able to know what we made. Job is going well. Second job's going well. I constantly am getting called for more work. So listen, guys, put yourself out there. Everybody has a skill. Everybody has a trait. Everybody has things that we can do to earn income. So figure out what you're good at and go do that and keep doing it. All right, don't let up. 2021 is your year. If nobody has welcomed you to 2021, hey, welcome to 2021, and let's make it a great year. Okay, I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. As always, I'm gonna send y'all some love, and I'll see y'all next time. I gotta go in here and deliver some Christmas presents. All right, take care.